past few months alone, we have witnessed what could be the fall of startup companies coming with either a new product or just entering another existing market. The dreams of these companies were crushed by big OG YouTubers like MKBHD and Mrwhosetheboss. But was it on purpose? Majority of the mass will see this kind of news on the media and see these YouTubers as the enemy. Well, we are here to know the truth. Are they actually monsters or are they heroes? How do we know if we can trust these content creators? For us to really get a clear view of the situation, we have to understand some things. Since when companies start up and are backed by huge investments, most of the time they tend to take their products to content creators to market their products to their audience. Now sadly, most of these content creators don't even test the product. Some even know it's a bad product but promote it anyway because of the money, leading to their unsuspecting audience to purchase a subpar product. But few of them actually have the integrity enough to reject posting a bad video or a bad product, and very few go as far as to talk about the bad product for what it really is. Now, this is a huge issue. How do we know if these content creators are actually being genuine? How do we know if they're not being paid by other companies to tarnish the image of their rivalries? How do we know they're not doing this for personal gains? How do we know we can trust? Here are 3 things I've drafted out for you to know if your favorite content creators are actually genuine. Number 1, you see the conscious effort they put into making sure that the products they talk about are good. When you see a YouTuber talk about the product, the way they talk about the product, you know that they're talking about facts and not just. Number 2, you don't see them make ads for all companies that come to them for ad deals. They pick the companies they want to do ad deals for. Number 3, they actually go out of their way to call out fake products. If the YouTuber not only talk about good products, but when they see a fake product, they tell you, the audience. And lastly, if you see YouTubers, when they make reviews, they don't sugarcoat too much. They don't add unnecessary words just to make the product look good. Now, we can see this in the case of MKBHD with the Escobar Gold phone, which was just another story entirely. Basically, these companies scam people by sending real phones with gold-plated Samsung phones, calling it another name, and saying to reviewers to review, so when their audience buy the phone, they don't delete by the phone. This scam was covered by both MKBHD and Mrwhosetheboss.
Marquez, MKBHD, he'd had a pretty similar email, so we decided to link up on this one.
Talking about Mrwhosetheboss, he too also recently talked about the humane AI pin and how he really tried to see the vision of the company, but it was really a bad product. Content creators like this are known for their integrity, not only talk about the good products, but also bring out bad products for you, the audience. By the way, if you have watched this moment of this video and you're enjoying it, the sub to the channel will be phenomenal because I'm on 8 subscribers now and I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers before month end. Now, where were we? With all this in mind, we can answer the vital question on everyone's mind. Were they wrong to call out these companies, knowing the impact they would cause, knowing that they could bring to halt someone's source of income? Wouldn't it just be better not to talk at all? To have an answer, we have to look at things from the company's perspective. If I was a startup company or an entrepreneur and I came up with an idea and I am bold enough to chase it, but the problem comes when the idea doesn't seem feasible and I'm too far gone to turn back now, or in another case I don't have enough funding. Now, I have 2 options. I can either give up or either try and push the products out subpar, give them to content creators to market it, then use the revenue to make the product better. You would rather die trying than not try at all. So they give them to content creators, but that's not always the case. Some startup companies are not even aware of how bad their products really are because they try to convince themselves that the products are good because of how much effort and how much money they are put into it. But if I know that this product I'm selling is bad enough, isn't it just wrong to go on selling and marketing these products to the consumers thinking of my gains alone? Right? Wrong. It's easier said than done, because if most of us were in the same situations, we would have made the same exact decisions. What these entrepreneurs don't think about is if the product isn't good enough, it makes a bad impression on the consumers. Will the company or product still have a chance to be successful in the long run? Well, maybe if they are reasonable price, but most of these companies tend to overprice their products in the hopes of using the profits to make the product better in the long run. And the truth is, an expensive subpar product is not going to do well in the market, which brings us to the answer to our burning question: was it a good thing these YouTubers called out the names of companies or the name or products that are subpar? Could they have just kept quiet and just put a blind eye? I think you know the answer right now. Not only does it benefit the consumers by making sure they end up with good products, but it also benefits other producers because then they learn not to go the same route as this intermediate has done, and everybody wins in the long run. So yeah, I hope we have our answer.